Hello. I see even the train crew is dressed up.
Yeah, this young lady wants to take a photograph.
Well, no, and you too as well. Oh, might as well.
Can you send me a photo?
Okay. Oh, I thought you was coming here. Yeah. Oh, all right. Yes. All right then. Hang on. Here we go.
I know, lovely, isn't it? Fantastic.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you. It's quite a bit of fun.
Oh, gents, right. Can we get a picture of Okay. Can I get you just a step outside? We'll get you
Hitting me on the head, aren't you?
Yeah.
Hey, that's good.
Might get you just there, just hang on. That's good.
They didn't have gloves at the bit.
No, that's all right, you hide those. Actually, I don't know if you take the other one, because I want to get you sort of leaning out. Okay, guys, that's nice. Just checking out the light on this. Don't you worry. Okay, just looking towards it.
Sunny day we haven't.
Yeah, that's it, yeah. That's really
Just a fair few lenses, Jim.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
From the local newspaper reports that 150 years ago, the first down train, the 10:35 a.m. from Taunton, was crowded, while the next train was so full that occupants were obliged to form rows 2 deep in each carriage. At Willington, crowds were immense on the 2:49 p.m. train from Watchet, and each one seemed afraid they would not get a ticket. One passenger even offered to pay tuppence or threepence more to get served first. Now, as the fare was around about 20p between here and Willington, he was actually offering a big premium on the fare. So today's a very special day for the railways, and I'm glad.
Good morning, John.
I
know.
As you can see, the station staff are resting.
Sam, I'm going to have a look at the engine.
In most cases,
Yeah?
I'm now going to hand over to our local poet, Pete Stevenson. Pete the poet, we call him, who's composed a poem especially to commemorate today. Local councillor Tony Knight, who I can see in the background, is also going to say a few words. And then finally Steve Sutherland, who's worked with us here at the station for as long as I have, is going to give us a rendering of a song which he wrote especially for the WSR. So that's enough from me. Once again, please enjoy yourselves, make the very most of today, and I'll hand over to Pete the poet. Thank you.
Hail the majestic steam train! Hail the magnificent band of volunteers! Praise the mighty Quantock bell, dine in its splendour and shout 3 cheers as her grand circular feet pound, but there is none so great than the gentle puffing monster that is the historic number 88. Sing out loud for the broad gauge stretching to Minehead in 1874. Shout bravo for the brilliant engineer. Chant in a ringing chorus for more of his technical brilliance. Every rivet, pump and piston placed, with skills rooted in our grand heritage, oil and sweat smearing his steaming face. Hail Trevithick, Brunel, Stevenson 2, the boiler, combustion burning to send these metallic angels twisting and turning through our lives once again. They scatter the dust to say we're proud and we're here before our memories rust. One, two, three. Just clap. That's lovely. Sorry. Bird watchers waving on the old sea wall. Down here in Watchet where the great trains crawl. Low tide lifting on a shingle shore. Here it comes calling with a scream and a roar. Feel the heaving steam attack. Sing to the Welsh and they'll sing back. The power of the paint, the grease and the grime, the sleeping town. The power of the paint and the grease and the grime. Joy as the panting trains on time. The sleeping town sits wide awake with the glorious grinding of the brakes. Lovers hold hands and old men frown on the dusty seats of chocolate brown. Gentle monsters, oh so fine, as they slice their way along the mineral line. Great pipes sporting, couples courting, shout with joy, wild and free. This is our train, our lives, our steam. Oh, come and praise the locomotive with me.
Wasn't it?
Sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, Tony Knight, whose family used to work on the railway.
I don't know if this, oh, it is going to work. That's good. Well, what a fantastic day. Another fantastic day for Watchet. I'm proud to be born and bred in this town. I'm proud to be chairman of the district council in this year with so much happening. 150 years since the first train came here. I'm not quite that old, but I'm getting there. And it reached here, the metropolis, not of just West Somerset, but of the country. I don't think there's anywhere better than Watchet. So we're here. And what a splendid turnout of costumes. I feel underdressed, but I did attempt to get a mayor's outfit. But the mayor's outfit I found, I thought, right, I'll order it. I went on the internet further down, it was New Zealand. For an hour, I thought, no, that's not on. But I have at home in my possession a CD made by the late Harold Strong, and it's entitled Down Memory Lane. And it takes a walk around Watchet in the years between the world wars and mentions various characters. And to me, the most important one is the following. It mentions my grandfather, who actually worked on this station from the late 1880s. I played it on Thursday night over and over again, and I got it correct, I think. Who is this walking with such a stride, whistling Colonel Bogey with great pride? It's old Bill Knight on his way to the station, where he follows his occupation. So I have it, in fact, that he did work here, and I have got pictures with him in his uniform. I think he probably should have retired in about 1937, but I would suspect that he was here all through the war. But my father actually worked on this station in the early 1920s before joining the paper mill. So I've got an affinity to the station, as others have, I'm sure, here. In listening to what Harold Strong said, I came across such things as what Jack Binding and others here, Lil and the rest of them, would know all about more than me. And that's the stories of the bacon train and going to Taunton and what used to go on. It's quite interesting. On the rare occasions, my parents never had a car, but about 3-4 times a year we go on the train to Taunton on a Saturday. I would imagine it must be Christmas shopping or something. But everyone in Watchet on their way back to the train stopped at the plaza to have fish chips and the luxury of peas. And very often you'd see Watchet people running like hell to catch the train because they were likely to miss it. But it's the good old days. And you're reenacting them today. And if you're all dressed like that today, what a better world we'd be, really. I'm looking at Tina now.
Oh, special mention.
And my earliest recollection, strangely enough, of this station, looking back in history, was 1952. And there were as many people around on that day. And a train went through, but it was blacked out, so nobody saw anybody in it. And that was the Duke of Edinburgh going to Minehead on his way to the Linton and Lynmouth disaster. So the people from the shirt factory were out, and everybody was here looking. They saw, I'm not going to say something all, but you know what I mean. And I think the same thing probably happened when the Beatles were feeling a hard day's night. But I luckily was at grammar school at Minehead at the time, and we went round to Minehead station, and they actually came out, and we had a few fine days down there. But never, I don't think, as many people as there is today actually working for this station. I do take my hat off to the friends of Watchet Station and all the work that you do. You're a great credit to the WSR, to yourselves, but more importantly, to this fantastic town of Watchet. Have a great day.
Oh, hardly recognised him.
No.
Hello, fancy seeing you as well, yeah.
Been seeing you for
This
a
is a
little
song
while.
about
Recognise
Steve
the chap
Garlers
there?
and riding on the railway. I don't know how to compete after Pete's fantastic effort, but we'll have a try. This is called Riding on the WSR. I'm riding on the WSR. I'm riding on the WSR. It's a line that goes so far. Riding on the WSR. I went down to Watchet Station, see trains on Gala Day. There were kings and halls and castles, ripping round on it bay. There's a brewery and a pannier, bronze and freight trains too. There's a man around over, express trains passing through. We were riding on the WSR. We were riding on the WSR. It's a line that goes so far. Riding on the WSR. On every train you saw each day, all kinds of people on the way, boys and girls, young and old, lots of people, all being sold. There was Auntie Mary and Uncle Ed, and even Grandad Fred. There was Cousin Phil, and Humpty Sue, Pippa and Oscar, the dogs came too. They were riding on the WSR. They were riding on the WSR. It's a line that goes so far, riding on the WSR. The rhythm of the trains went clickety-clack as the trains were rolling up and down the track from Dunsford to Crowborough and down to Lilliard. The big steam engines worked really hard all along the line, cameras flashing, trying to capture those steam engines dashing, hanging out the windows, looking at the bay. Everyone was having such a wonderful day, 'cause they were riding on the WSR. They were riding on the WSR. It's a line that goes so far. Riding on the WSR. They were riding on the WSR. They were riding on the WSR.
by all the speakers, I think we should give for the volunteers and the West Somerset Railway 3 cheers. Hip hip! Hooray! Hip hip! Hooray! Hip hip! Hooray! And down to the fair!
I like his moustache. Has he been growing that for a while?
So it's a bus journey down. It's so long on the bus.
I see. Should have gone by train. I believe that's Mike Peters, who's come all the way from the USA to see this. Someone's pulled the plug out of the marina today, so it's a sea of mud down there, which is not very attractive, but it's not high tide.
Yeah, I was going to say.